totals, no runs, 2 hits, no errors for Cowan. Same line for Shakamak. Grant Newland leads off the inning for the Cowan Blackhawks, the second baseman. T.J. Hill at the plate when the runner was picked off at first to end the Shakamak threat. He starts Newland out with a called strike 1. The 0-1 outside in the dirt. Even up, a ball and a strike. Again, Camden Parkhurst, 24-5 in his first year. Matt Fugers in his second year with a record of 46-18, and they have been playing a pretty good brand of baseball down Shakamak way for a number of years.
Yeah, they really have. And you think about that. Just go back to Camden Parkhurst. How about first year, you're in the state finals? And even in Matt Fugers' second year, you're in the state finals.
Right.
I mean, tremendous job of coaching on the part of both coaches.
T.J. Hill with a long look at Jason Horton, the 6'2 sophomore with a 1-2, swing and a miss. The K starting to mount a bit. That is the fourth of the ball game. Check that, the fifth of the ball game for T.J. Hill, who had in 63 innings pitched 93 strikeouts coming into play today. Back to the top of the order, and Jacob O'Connor, a catcher for Cowan, a strikeout victim, to lead off the ball game.
What you like about that is you go right at the number 9 hitter. You start him out fastball right down the middle of the plate. You don't waste any time with him.
And then after those fastballs you fed Newland a steady diet of, you start O'Connor off with a curveball.
Yeah, and you got him. You struck him out this first time, his first trip.
The 0-1, another bender. This one popped up on the infield. Hauled in by Billy Newton, the 6-foot sophomore second baseman, and just like that, there are 2 away.
Well, again, Hill has been up in the count, and when you're up in the count, you can dictate what's going on. Little fly ball, not many pitches thrown in this inning at all. Kind of inning you like to see, 2 outs.
Charlie Lacey, the left fielder, he too a strikeout victim. His offering is low and away for ball 1. Didn't move the glove, even up at a ball than a strike.
But you're right, he's throwing to the glove. You talk about all the time just throw to the glove. He's certainly doing that.
Gets it back, gets set, gets the sign, and brings it right away. That one over the top of the head. Went on a couple of losing streaks during the season. Did Shakamak. Lost 3 straight to Northeast DuBois, Clay City, and Bloomington North. Then lost to West Vigo, Bedford North Lawrence, and Jasper. No shame in that. Some pretty good programs there. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
No, you're right. And obviously playing that kind of schedule does, I think we all realize this, it does help you for opportunities like this.
A long look, even at 2-2. Got just a piece of it.
A little bit of it. I think right now, Hill's having good success with the fastball. Curveball he's a little inconsistent with. He's had times when it's been pretty impressive.
Again, the 2-2. Takes a little something off, swing and a miss. Strikeout.
Well, once again now, if you're Justin O'Connor, bring your stuff right here early.
High and tight for a ball. Again, Horton is battery made in the on-deck circle. Then we'll go back to the top to John Smith. Smith was a strikeout victim in the bottom of the first. 2-0 now. T.J. Hill starts off the inning by working the count in his favor. That paints the corner for called strike 1.
Yeah, he really did. That was just a nice pitch. 2-0, even number 8 hitter, you throw it right on the outside part of the plate.
Same pitch. He waves at it, fans, and we're even at 2-2. Bouncing ball to the third baseman, Craig. Dials it in, guns it across to Diamond. Good stretch at first by Tyler Henderson. One away.
Just a nice play, though. Again, you get that hop. You get a nice bounce. You gather yourself. You make the play. Just a pretty solid play down there at third base by Craig. And as you point out, good stretch. Absolutely good stretch by Henderson. Important, though, you get that number 8 hitter. You get him. Now you work on number 9. You're up 1 out already.
86 trips to the plate for Josh Horton this season, 26 hits, scored 13 times, has driven in 14 runs, has 3 doubles, a 300 average on the campaign. He's now in front 2-0. It is a beautiful day for baseball in downtown Indianapolis. Crowned 4 state champions by the time this day is done. Right downtown for called strike 1. Of course, this 1A game was originally scheduled for last night, but with the inclement weather, calling it early and moving all forward to today. Swing, slow roller, back to O'Connor, does his job and flips it across to Henderson for 2 away.
Where it locked him up right on the hands. A little weak ground ball back to the pitcher, but again, the story to this point, Mark, has been these 2 sophomore pitchers having a pretty good day.
A good command of their pitches, no question about that. And by and large, working ahead in the count, and that's always the pitcher's best friend. No doubt about that.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
2A title features Lures and Elwood. In the 3A game, Mishawaka, Marion, and Crawfordsville, and then Homestead and Decatur Central will battle for the 4A title today. That one upstairs a bit, 2-0. Painted the inside corner for called strike 1. Plate's nice and wide, no doubt about that. Kerry Britt is a pitcher's umpire.
John Smith is thinking that right now. He thought he had him 3-0.
That one upstairs for a 3-1 count. Again, as we mentioned, Smith, the shortstop, a strikeout victim, his first trip to the plate. Kick in the fire, the 3-1. Little bender misses, and he draws a 2-out walk. Good at bat for John Smith.
So what do you do here now? You get your leadoff runner, 2 out, first base. You send him. And I think you have to give some thought to it.
You got to make something happen early. I mean, this is a chance for your batter to wave at it, at least make an attempt at it, protect him a little bit, and, you got to get a runner in scoring position. O'Connor takes a peek at him. First offering. Waves at it. Drives it to left field. Charlie Lacey looks pretty confident. He hauls it in.